Jamie Lee Curtis and Christopher Guest have been married for 41 years, and share their adopted daughters Annie, 39, and Ruby, 29. Faye James. Jamie Lee Curtis celebrated 41 years of marriage with her husband, Christopher Guest, on Thursday, with a poignant social media post. The Oscar winner took to Instagram with a photo of their shadows holding hands, and simply captioned it 41 with a heart emoji. Jamie Lee's fans shared their congratulations in the comment section, with one writing, "Wishing you both a sweet celebration," while another added, "Happy anniversary, kids." The actress first came across her husband in 1984 when she saw a photo of him in a magazine following his performance in the cult classic film This Is Spinal Tap. Jamie Lee Curtis' glorious home with husband Christopher Guest is full of inspiration. Jamie Lee Curtis reveals secret to happy marriage with Christopher Guest in rare interview. Meet Jamie Lee Curtis' 2 daughters. "I was with the writer of the original Halloween when I saw my husband of 37 years for the first time," she told People in 2022. "Deborah Hill and I were on my couch in West Hollywood in 1984. I opened up an issue of Rolling Stone, saw Christopher Guest in a Spinal Tap story and said, 'I'm gonna marry that guy.' I did." 6 months later. Christopher later shared on the In Bed podcast that he knew she was the one as soon as they went on their first date. "It was a moment of just knowing. This feeling of, this is the real thing, and knowing that." Jamie Lee and Christopher got engaged in September of that year, and they tied the knot 2 months later. They adopted their daughter Annie in 1986, and later their youngest daughter, Ruby, who was 9 when they brought her home in 2005. Secret to success. The 67-year-old shared that the secret to their longevity as a couple was to stay with each other no matter what. "Don't leave. There's a recovery phrase that says, 'Stay on the bus, the scenery will change,'" Jamie Lee told Good Housekeeping. "You think you're having a bad week, stay on the bus, because one of these days you'll look out the window and it'll be beautiful." She continued, "I think it can apply to almost anything where you feel unhappy in that moment. I'm not a wild romantic. I'm a realist. I respect him. And I just don't leave." Jamie Lee and Christopher are also fiercely private, and are one of the longest-lasting couples in Hollywood. Their 2025 anniversary was tinged with a somber tone, as the duo continue to grieve the loss of their close friends, Rob and Michelle Reiner. Rob and Michelle were found dead in their LA home on Sunday. Their son, Nick, was taken into custody shortly thereafter and charged with 2 counts of murder. He is set to appear in court in January. Rob directed Christopher in the 1984 film This Is Spinal Tap, in 1987's The Princess Bride, and in 1992's A Few Good Men. Christopher and I are numb and sad and shocked about the violent, tragic deaths of our dear friends Rob and Michelle Singer Reiner, and our only focus and care right now is for their children and immediate families, and we will offer all support possible to help them," Jamie Lee shared in a statement. "We have lost great friends. Please give us time to grieve."